Hello, YouTube. We are cooking dinner, okay? Family of 8 cooking dinner. And, yeah. I can't tell where why is it over there? I don't know. I can't tell basically where the camera is. But, this is a new phone. Okay, so we're making, okay, so tonight is wing night. It's hard to look because I don't know where to look. Okay, look there. Okay. Hello. So tonight is wing night, and so we're making lemon pepper wings, hot wings, garlic parmesan wings, and that might be French fries, celery, carrots, or whatever. So my Cole is going to get paper towel, and so when it's wing night, okay, you see this 8-pound bag of potatoes. So yes, so I've already done some stuff, but I wanted to make a quick video about like the position of a second wife, additional wife, subsequent wife, whatever. So one thing about my position is that I basically walked into a situation that was already don't do that, Celia. Go on. I will never do another video now that you're here. You just have to make the worst face. The worst one. Anyway. So I walked into an already established situation. I didn't have to wonder whether he was a good husband. I didn't have to wonder if he would be a good provider, because I could very well just ask her. See how she was. Okay. See. All right. You know my buddy. Come on. This is my buddy.
Hi.
What's in your mouth? Is it food? Let me see. All right. There's a bunch of them. Come on. He got like 8 Skittles in his mouth. Go on. I don't want you to get burnt. Show them to the people. It's a Skittle mess. And this one behind me. You know, it's y'all causing me to like have fear of my chicken and French fries. Anyway, so I walked into an already established family. Like I said, I didn't have to wonder or ask whether he was a good provider, a good husband, or any of that. I was able to see something already in motion, so I didn't have to wonder. Another thing is, yes, good old cooking. It's cooking. So what else? Okay, so the way we blended our family is my children that I had previous to marrying him, my children were looked at as children of the family. You know, there is no my children. Every time I go out of focus, son does it. There was no my children, their children, or whatever. It was our children, the children of the family. So when my children came, it was, you know, basically, you were wondering. Okay, so yes, so for my situation, I can't speak for everyone else's, but, you know, so again, my children were made to feel as if they had already been here, you know. We were already familiar with each other, so it wasn't a big transition. Are you home? I thought that was her.
Hello?
No, not home? Okay, and so another thing is, I have to turn these bad boys over. It's so hot. It is so hot right now. Y'all don't even understand. So I was able to come into an already established family. My children were treated as, you know, just children of the family. And so I never felt that, you know, I was an outsider. Honestly, as a human being, coming in, I dealt with some things where I felt, what did he say? I like poop. Is it odd? I don't know who this guy is. Bikash. whatever. How do you fix him? How do you make the cash go away? I don't know. So, you know, I came in and like I said, it was an already established situation, marriage that had been long going for, 10 plus years. But hey, yo, I'm doing a video. Can y'all please keep it down? They're talking about purple Skittles. Now I'm trying to do a video trying to talk to the people, my people, I'm trying to talk to y'all. I can't tell where the camera is, so I'm just... What the hell? How do you stop him? I don't know, but anyway, I wish I could ignore you, sir. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yes. Yes. Let's see. How do I get him? Yay. Now how else do I make him leave?
This cost $52.
I want to make him go away.
Are you sure you want to
I can't. I'm trying to figure it out. But I hope he's gone. Anyway, so like I said, I dealt with some things. Okay, sorry. I won't feed the trolls anymore. But okay, so yeah. I dealt with some things where at first I kind of tried to see where I fit in, because my co-wife, has been doing this marriage and this family for years before I got here. So here I am coming in and I'm just like, where do I fit in? How do I work it out? But another part of me is I'm going to get in where I fit in, It doesn't matter where I'm going, if I come around and I see something needs to be done, I'm going to try to see if I can do it, to the best of my ability. And so that feeling didn't last long. Barely there were instances where I felt like, I'm here, but what do I do? What do I say? Because my co and my husband were already on it. They were already, who's that? Me. They were already good people, so they were already friendly. He was already caring. She was already nice. If you know my co, you understand. And, sorry. And so, just trying to see where I fit in, blah, blah, blah. And it was short-lived. I'm fine. Another thing is some people get an additional wife because of reasons such as I need somebody to clean my house. I need somebody to watch my kids. Wife sitters, And this wasn't the case when I came here. I was brought here because my husband felt like me coming into this family was a positive thing and it wasn't on some concubine slave type thing, I'm going to... Oh, you scared me with that thing! Y'all want a child? How old are you, child? 10. Y'all want a 10-year-old little girl? I can't believe you did that to me. Just go away. I don't even want to talk no more. Come on, look at this. Am I not supposed to be afraid? Are you over there laughing? My sidekick laughing at me. Vlogging, I don't even know what that is. What is vlogging? Is this a vlog? I don't know. Okay. Oh yes, I'm glad you're here. So, because say hello.
Hello.
Why are you glad I'm here?
Because say hello.
Say hello.
Right here. No, she's looking.
Oh, I'm looking around. I'm like, did I miss somebody? Hi, hello. Did I miss someone?
I'm doing a video about various things. Please open me up a roll of paper towel.
Okay. Before you get started, they didn't have any blue cheese crumbles because apparently. Oh, you said go get blue cheese and blue cheese crumbles.
Oh.
You said dressing.
I did.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought she also wanted the crumbles.
All I wanted was dressing. Okay. So yes, here, please. Here.
You want the inside?
Oh, I was just
Turn it
turning
back.
The...
Celia, stop and go away.
Here.
Frustrated. I can't say I'm a seller on like I was about to say on TV. See, I don't know nothing.
Okay, so what do you?
Wish list. I'm a wish list of somebody.
Where are you putting this stuff?
So I want to put
Where are you gonna put it?
that on there. Put that in there.
Put this in here. Yes.
Okay, to drain them.
Okay. Are these ready at all?
Yeah, I mean,
So I can start putting them in there?
Yeah, that's up to me. You know what I mean? Because, you know, she likes stuff Cajun. She likes stuff like
Burn my
burnt.
stuff.
You know what I'm
But you know, we got cook for the world.
Don't be afraid of it.
It's hot. Ow.
So,
I already burnt the
Listen.
skin off my fingers. a couple of weeks
yeah,
ago.
she did. She had a really bad burn. It was really like gnarly.
Girl.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
just-
look, stay over there and let your mama do it.
And so, so I came into the marriage with children, and as I said, they were incorporated into the family. There was no issues. Initially, it was I had a sense of where do I fit in, but like I said, I kind of got over that, and I just get in where I fit in, and I like, you know, step in, whatever, do whatever, you know, act as a family member in the house. So there's this thing called couples privilege, and a lot of women coming into polygyny are afraid of couples privilege, right? Okay.
You know, like couples.
Yes, couples privilege.
It's all ready?
Huh?
All of this is ready?
We all went in at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you got something.
Yes, so I'm going to have Michael tell you a little about couples privilege, and then I will mention why I felt it was relevant for this video. I'm actually going to go put this chicken.
Okay, we gotta do something about that butter too.
Yes, that's a pot.
Where your camera at?
I don't know. I can never find it.
I'm looking, I don't see anything. Hi, hello. I'm trying to look at y'all, but I can't see because I don't know who it is. Okay. Couples privilege. Couples privilege
Why is it so hot
is
now?
actually a polyamorous what do you call it? What do you call it? Term. Yes. Couples privilege is actually a term that was born out of polyamory, stating that the initial couple, the existing couple that are stepping out, that they have a right to disallow, disavow, and choose to break off and break out people, you know, at their choosing. If in polyamory, if a wife were to tell a husband, I don't like her, I want her gone, then they would get rid of, you know, somebody said you need to dry your chicken off before you put it on before you put it in
It
there.
is dry.
Before you put it off in your thing.
I thought I dried it.
I don't know. I'll wait here.
That's why I'm over here dying. Like,
That's why I was like, I just got hurt. But so it's a subject, it's a context where they have a right to go ahead and veto an outside mate, which is not you know, I'm saying it's not good. I guess in polyamory it's fine, but in polygyny, some people do have couples privilege. For example, you want me to give an example?
yeah, without the name. Think
Oh.
of Italy. Think she went to Italy.
Who? Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I'm not exactly sure about this situation. You'd have to give that example. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I don't remember the situation.
I feel like she would always be able to veto.
She could probably veto. The way their relationship is set up, she could probably say, no, I don't like her. And that's really hard. You bringing a sister away from her stuff, away from her family, typically. We have sisters leaving households and things that they're, stuff that they've built for themselves to come and join in with your stuff. And then you're just going to one day decide, oh, I know somebody that, for example, had a sister there that helped with the birth and helped with taking care of her after the birth.
Yes.
And then the first wife started, I guess, feeling insecure body-wise or was hurtful
Yes.
to that sister in this situation. Yeah, especially since he said he really loved her, you know. So it's just
Rinsing my hands.
yeah, it's really sad. But yeah, so I explained couples privilege.
Okay. And so, what people don't consider about couples privilege is if they want to use these terms in polygyny, what about the first wives fear that, you know, that they will end up being outed, right? Or on the out.
Yeah.
Because, thank you.
I'm just starting. Go ahead. You was talking.
I don't know. I was reading. I can't help
You
it.
started reading.
Yeah, couples privilege. So the notion that if you come into a family and you feel that it's up to you if they want to live. It's up to them if they want to live together. You know, it's for what's for the best interest of the family. So if living together is going to help financially and connect the family, then fine. But if not, then they can live apart. It's been done forever each way. What was I saying?
I don't know. You was going to decide to talk about
Come on.
it.
Come on. No, what was I just saying just now? Okay, so I was saying the notion. Okay, I don't remember. It's her fault.
It's not my fault.
Get out the French fries. They're not even
I'm about to put
seasoned.
these French fries
You
in.
gonna season them?
Yeah.
All right, you do French fries way better than me.
Yay. All the seasoning.
Yes. So, couples privilege and polygyny. Why it's important? Oh, because if you come into a family and there's a situation to where people confuse polygyny with that's our wife. That's our wife, or we are all married together. When that happens, that kind of takes it out of the fold of polygyny and puts it in polyamory,
Yep.
where the structure of polyamory isn't as solid as the structure of polygyny. For instance, in polyamory, any of the partners can say, I don't want this to happen, and the person that, you know, somebody's going to walk away basically in a different way that it will happen in polygyny. In polygyny, you know, ideally there's a divorce or something, but there is no instance where my co is like, I don't want her here anymore, and my husband is going to put me away.
No, how dare I do that? And how dare he listen? That would just be terrible.
Yes.
What was, I want to, I gotta
It's
see.
so terrible.
Let me
Here.
get my, no, I'm going to get my
You want to
phone,
get yours? Okay.
And I'm going to see what the questions are saying.
Yes, and you want. Thank you. So.
That should help out a little
Yes.
bit.
So, you know, I don't want her here, so now she has to go. And so now you as a man are sitting there trying to figure out what to do with this whole woman or this whole woman with children.
Yeah.
That's not polygyny.
No.
In polygyny, each marriage is unto itself. So, you know, if anything, we need to discuss why you feel like I shouldn't be here, but there's never going to be an instance in the ideal situation of polygyny where a wife can say this other woman needs to go and the husband doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, well,
What? Oh, no, I was coming.
it doesn't allow for the,
Here, let me do it while you talk.
you wanna do it?
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
It doesn't allow for the incoming wife to feel secure. She has no security. You know, if any given Sunday, you know, Keisha can say, you know, Angela gotta go, and Marcus is like, well, you gotta go because she said you gotta go.
Keisha said,
You know,
the fifth wife we done been through.
right? You done been through 17 wives in the last 5 years.
And that's why you don't do that. That's why you don't do that.
That's a whole nother video now.
That is a whole other video.
That's a whole nother video.
So okay.
Despicable.
Do you want to answer some questions?
Sure. I just
Okay.
couldn't keep up.
All right.
Can y'all do a weekly? Well, yes.
If we're
yes.
not busy. We be
Yes,
busy.
we can.
Honestly, we be busy.
I'm
It's not
gonna force
intentional.
her. If both of your wives get pregnant, how do you deal with it? You deal with it like you got 2 wives pregnant at the same time. You just gonna deal with it.
Yeah,
Like
you just deal with it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we know families that are like that.
they just deal with it, right?
They
I mean,
deal with it.
you know, you just deal with it. It's like your wife 1 is pregnant, wife 2 is pregnant, wife 3 is pregnant. Sounds to me like y'all need to buy a deep freezer and get into cloth campers and
And
breast pumps and
unless
everything.
there's complications, most sisters are pretty healthy until,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They can still do their stuff and do what they need to do up until the birth, and they can still help each other. Me and my besties, 1 year, all 3 of us was pregnant at the same time. And, you know, you visit in the hospital one time for one baby, and then the next month you was visiting somebody else, and then a couple of weeks later we was visiting somebody else. So it's the same thing.
Same thing.
To the point where, you know, I'm making food for one friend's family, you know what I mean? And what do you call it? Castor oil shakes for the other person. So it happens. Somebody said paternal privilege already. Paternal privilege.
Yes, pretty much.
So
That's fine.
let me scroll up a little bit.
Oh, be careful.
I see. No, they don't want to see it. Go in there. What were you trying to show me? I saw it. Oh my God.
I have my
Yeah, I'll
own
see it
room. I have my own room. She has her room. He goes between both rooms.
Mm-hmm.
That works for us.
Sorry, I gotta get out of pride.
Will you get?
My bad, man. I got a pride addiction.
She has a pride addiction.
Okay.
Why was I not aware of this? I was.
Were you still answering other questions?
Was the one that just came there? You know, I get distracted.
Okay.
I get distracted.
Let's see here. Did you already answer what is the secret to a good polygyny
No,
marriage? What is the secret to a good polygyny marriage?
A strong husband.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yes.
That's good. Strong head.
What's your find Eddie question, please?
I'm coming to Eddie's question. His was
Find Eddie.
not first.
You got to answer it. That don't
Eddie's
matter.
was not first. We
Just
coming
do
to
it.
you.
Do it next.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Eddie.
Which question? This one?
I
About does your kids' friends know that they have two moms? If so, is that an issue? Ariana,
Hello.
do your friends know that we married to your dad?
Oh, yes.
They know.
So,
Well,
do you want me to say something?
you can come
Sure,
up here if
come
you
on.
may know, and is
You gotta
that an
say, you gotta say
issue?
first, give them rabbits.
Stop that. So, all of my friends do know, and they're very, they've never said anything bad about it. They more like are extremely, they have a lot of questions, and I answer the questions, and then they forget about it, and we just go on with life.
There you go. See?
Some of them be trying to live over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of these children you can't kick out this house
They want to stay here forever.
forever and ever and ever.
Like, please, you have to go home. Child.
Should the husband have his own space? Like, I don't know, like own space.
Okay.
Like our husband he don't hang out.
He doesn't want to, like, he
No.
doesn't care for a
man cave.
a man cave or anything like that. If you feel like you need a man cave, go ahead. I mean, we know about the sisters with the yoni huts. They need their yoni
Yoni
huts. Yeah.
What is a yoni?
I don't know. They go in there and do stuff. I don't know what they're doing. But it's for one person. But there are other questions. There's other questions.
Okay. What is it?
Says, what are some things you could tell yourself before you got started?
I would tell myself to not try to hide the bad parts of me and my personality, and to just understand that marriage is to make the individuals in it better people. And so for me, trying to hide, some of my bad trains of thoughts, it didn't help. If anything, just be beyond authentic. Just be yourself, be vulnerable, and be willing to do the work that's needed to do. Because one of my major issues is communication. I don't talk much. It might seem like that, but if something's bothering me, I'm typically not gonna say something. I'm typically gonna internalize and try to figure it out. So I would tell myself to communicate and be open and be willing to be vulnerable.
Yes. Wait, you about to answer?
You in the fries?
No, I'm
Oh.
not. I came over here and I got this thing.
She in French
I got
fries.
this thing. No, I needed the lemon pepper
That's the
and it was
big
in the wrong place, so I just brought it over here.
That's the big one.
Because that's mine, is the lemon pepper.
So, what?
Laughing at Eddie saying, answer my question.
Yes. He is in the videos. He's in like our review videos when we're watching
Yeah.
certain shows. So.
And sometimes when you see us, if you see our videos with us sitting on the couch, often he's
he's
behind
there.
the camera and he
Yeah.
talks and says stuff all the time. Let's see here. Scrolling.
Wait, what do the YouTube people say? Like and subscribe.
Like and
And if
subscribe.
you see that button, no.
No, there's no button because my face is here. We're gonna put the button
The
over
button
there.
over there.
Oh,
See that button and press it. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but
we'll try.
my phone has low battery.
Okay, so that means you
My
probably
phone
gonna do
always
it.
has low battery. I'm a
How do
very
you go
irresponsible
about
person.
the dating of both the husband and his wife?
I don't understand. They date. I mean,
The is your charger?
it's on the wall by the file cabinet.
Okay.
So, how do you go about dating? I don't know. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Well, I mean, okay, courting? Yeah, I understand courting. So if you're talking about courting,
Yeah.
then I can answer that. If you're talking about dating, I don't know. Do people like? I don't know. I don't know. I've heard it gets really real in these polygyny streets out there, so I try to stay away from them.
Oh, I know. One thing, the reason she's seeming confused about that is because both of our belief systems kind of frown on dating. So, you know, that's not really what we do, kind of thing. So it's a courtship, but he's still the one that's courting her. You know.
They also ask like
The dating
for the
thing.
initial meeting.
I don't
How
know
was
your
that?
phone. I don't know your. He went out there first, then she came here, and then she came back with the children, and then after that, it was that was just trying to figure out if this was gonna be a courtship period, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
And
came for the summer.
yeah, and you have to understand having kids and stuff. It's like you have to make sure that people like your kids and all this kind of stuff, and that they can vibe with your kids and stuff. So there was a lot of it was familial.
Yes.
It was family,
Very.
you know. So that's what we were doing. Let me see if I see any more questions. What are some of y'all conflict resolution tactics? Oh wait, first we
Okay.
live in the same house. Yes, Mark L. We do live in the same
Yes.
house. But yes, what are some of y'all's conflict resolutions tactics to talk about
it. Talk about it till you blue in the face.
Yeah,
Till you can't see no more. You
gotta-
gonna talk
gotta
about
find
it.
some kind of common ground.
Gotta
There's
talk
like
about it.
no, there's no not coming to some kind of common ground.
No, that does not happen.
That doesn't ever happen.
No,
That's not gonna ever
you're
happen.
gonna talk about it. You're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Even if you don't talk about it.
Even if you don't want to talk about it, eventually you're gonna have to talk about it. Well, I still say little
Did you
better.
cut it
I did. I don't know what I'm doing. This is like math here.
out? No, don't press that. Wait.
Maybe I'll move it.
Okay, move it.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see. All right.
Maybe if I put
All right,
it
go.
off in
What does it
there.
say?
Did that make it go away? Yeah, it got
Yes,
it up
yes.
and everything.
Okay.
How does your rules on affection go as far as cuddling, hand holding, etc.? We don't have any rules on cuddling, hand holding, etc.
I would like to say we're pretty conservative anyway.
We're already conservative anyway. We're already pretty conservative on that. But
Like, you're not gonna catch somebody like standing in a line at an amusement park just like, you know,
going at it.
no.
But I mean, he leaves for the morning, and whichever wife he sees first is gonna get a kiss, and then the next wife that he sees second is gonna get a kiss, and he's gonna go on and go off to work. I'm not very cuddly. I'm like a cat, you know. So sometimes I want hugs and to be cuddled, and other times I really don't. It still say low battery, sis. I'm gonna have to like find something else. But I'll plug it into something else. But she's cuddly, and she's happy to cuddle. So we'll watch a movie, the three of us, and I'll be on one couch by myself, and those two will be together, and I'm okay with that because that's not something that I want. I kind of don't want you cuddling me, you know. But I'm like a cat. Sometimes I do. All right, I'll be back.
Yep.
Let me find something.
She's not cuddly. I'm cuddly. I'm warm and cuddly. I'm like a freaking polo. Let's see. Oh boy. Well, that's good.
So I'll have to find something else.
Yeah, we try to keep the balance. We try to keep. I mean, honestly, in a scheme of things, and compared to a lot of polygyny setups that we know of, I want to say the reason why ours has lasted as long as it did is because we are adults and we wanted it to happen. It's the only thing. Like there was none of us have had a valid reason as to why it shouldn't happen. Yes, there are fights. Yes, there are moments where things get uncomfortable, but because we have to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to bring it to the table. It doesn't typically last long at all. And if it does last long, it's because it's me and I'm crazy. And I took a vow of silence.
She'll take a vow of silence.
Um,
I'm gonna look in a Coke
Yes. So yes, we have a system. In this system that we have, there, our husband is our leader. Our husband leads the family. He guides the family. We take direction from him. And at the same time, our opinions and our desires are taken into consideration. Um, there is no tyrannical, you know, there is no tyrannical thing here. We all have a say, and oftentimes the person with the best idea or the best advice is the one that's going to be listened to. You know, they're trying to find a chord, but so yes, our opinions are considered. That our husband takes counsel from us and he listens, and you know, we try to make the best decisions for this family and to propel the family in the direction we want it to go in. For instance, outside, we have a chicken coop. You can't see it, but I'll show you, unless you've seen other videos. We have a chicken coop because I wanted chickens. I'm like, yeah, we should have a chicken coop. Let's get chickens. My co wants a garden, so yay, my husband built. Oh no.
What was that?
There's scissors right here, my child.
What did he do? He just busted.
He just busted. This is gonna go down in history.
Yeah, your future wife.
Your future wife is gonna see you eating a skillet off the floor.
I'm still looking. I'm gonna go look outside.
Right.
I've been in the garage.
So you know, my co wanted a garden, so he built the garden. Well, we all pretty much built the garden. Don't come and we'll say. Is not just, you know, based on something else. You know, don't want polygyny because you just really want a whore. Long term, they don't think about divorcing. You know, when women think of polygyny, they don't want to be misused or abused. And when families enter in polygyny, they don't want to be misused or abused by women coming in. There are a lot of instances where the women come in, and it's like they're looking for what people call the come up. You know what I mean? And you found something?
I found something, but I'm not gonna plug it right there. Maybe the outlet is broken.
She's done a fine job finding this cord because my phone keep blinking and say low battery.
Okay.
So yes,
That doesn't sound right. I hear
Wait.
something. Oh, it's the water.
Oh.
I was like, I hear something
we gonna
weird.
blow up and
I
explode.
don't want to die.
All right, let's see. Yes.
Yes.
Is it?
Okay.
All right. So they were asking,
Hang on.
what can a man tell a woman to make her feel okay with polygyny? And I said, well, you know, he got to just be honest and like make sure that his desire for it is like in the right place. Go ahead.
Telling. You know, it still say low battery. First of all,
Really?
I think it's your charger.
No.
Yeah, I think something's wrong with your charger. And I can test that. There's no. You can try to convince a sister, but a sister's always gonna look at you and think you're being lustful. To be honest with you, you have to make sure that she is very secure in her relationship with you, that she's very secure inside herself, that she's very secure in a relationship with you, that she doesn't think that any woman is going to come and threaten her position with you, that she trusts you and is secure in you and who you are, and that you aren't going to let some other sister take her place as well. And if you can't do that, then I don't see it working. If you are in any belief system whatsoever, you should definitely look. I mean, I'm saying look to your scriptures. I don't know how everybody else's belief system works, but you know, we got Torah, we got the Quran. You can look to your scriptures. But it's so hard with the way men look, do polygyny.
Yeah,
And be
man.
mucking it up left and right.
Yeah, left and right.
And it's one of these things. Convincing her just isn't going to happen if you aren't already. You need to be confident. You need to be strong. You need to be a good
Don't lead with
provider,
that
a good
concubine
protector. Please do not lead with the concubine stuff, and do not lie to her and make her think that she's going to be over this other woman and that this other woman is some kind of subordinate to her, because that's not going to be the case. And when she finds out, and when y'all don't ever find a woman that wants to be subordinate to your existing wife, y'all will be depressed. You see what I'm saying? So let's not lie about it. But just expect to be very patient with your wife. You already have one wife. So I'm saying, please don't leave her.
Yeah.
Don't threaten her with leaving. You already got one, and you leaving her for women that don't even exist in your life yet. And, you know, if she's 80% of everything you want and need, I don't suggest doing that at all. Let's try this plug. Let me test this plug.
Okay.
I'm so nervous to test this plug.
Don't blow.
Well, it's not the blowing up of things. It's the unplugging of your charger in order for me to test it, which I don't want to do. I don't want to unplug it.
That's fine. I don't know what this is.
KSS, what's this?
Queso?
What's this?
Oh, for buffalo or hot or whatever.
Oh, you already made your sauce and stuff?
Not
Somebody
yet.
said, what else are we cooking? We got lots of stuff to cook.
Not literally cooking, but it's just wings and fries and celery and carrot.
Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of which, I gotta
Wings fried.
take. Yo, our squash is huge. Our squash is enormous, and there's 2 more out there. I'm about to take one to my mom.
This is the smaller one of the one that we got. It was really big. I mean, it's really. I don't know if this is like doing it any justice. So
I'm just trying to see, is it working?
this is a pint. This is a pint-sized mason jar. See that? It's freaking huge. You see that? I mean, it's just freaking big. What if the wife wants to leave? You're thinking about getting a second wife. Well, she don't want to sound like you got the decision to make.
What was the question?
What if the woman want to leave now because you want another wife?
I mean,
A man has the right to change his mind. We all
yeah,
do.
Yeah.
But you need to be considerate. Is your hope for polygyny worth you losing a wife that you already have?
You gotta ask yourself.
Because not every man is going to get polygyny.
Not
or a
every
polygamous
man.
situation.
Not every man actually. To be honest with you, not every man should be polygynous.
Yeah.
Not every man should. It's your plug, ma'am. This is working. This is working. I just tested it. Yeah, so we can't use any other chargers. She's like, I'm sorry. Here, I'm twisting it this way. Maybe that'll help. And it didn't. Okay. I apologize. Don't get sad. Don't get sad. Let's see. Yeah, she said padded dry. Coffee girl said that.
Thank you, Coffee Girl.
Thank you.
Always down for me.
Yes.
Sorry to trying to help.
I'm scrolling. Don't. You should have done it better. What's wrong with you? Oh, yes.
Anything on your shirt on?
I don't know. Go on, step out.
Mario.
Huh?
Mario.
Okay, so wait there. Stay protected by the skin of your mother.
I'll stand there.
Is the concubine biblical? Yes, the concubine is biblical, but women don't like to be concubines. No. Oh, you just looking at your finger? Look, this is enough water. There you go. Take that.
Yes, it is. Now look at her.
Take
She's
this, take
practically
this.
starving me.
Definitely not. Get out. I just don't want you to waste it. Like, there's so many instances of people wasting stuff around this house. Okay, we already got that question. What chores does your husband have as y'all's husband and father? Chores? Okay. So he's the here's how
He has breakfast made for him
every morning.
Coffee first.
But they want to know what chores he
He
has.
don't have no choice. His choice to be a husband.
His choice is to be a husband. We expect husbandry from
That's
our
right.
husband. We expect him to build us stuff when we ask. I mean, he builds stuff when we ask him to. He did the garden beds. He just built me a trellis, which I have to show y'all for my cucumbers. Yes, he's been building us a sprinkler system for our garden. He fixes our vehicles. He builds whatever shelving, drawers. That's okay. He built the chicken coop. He maintains the cars. He changed the oil, and he's gonna take care of every broken thing in the house. He teaches our sons to go out and do things like mowing the lawns and stuff. He's our our gun instructor.
Yes.
He's our gun instructor at the ranch on the land. He is, I don't know, I'm saying he's our danger teacher. Because he's going to teach the kids and he's going to do some dangerous stuff. And you're like, oh my gosh. But, he's... Chores, no, that's it. He can bake bread and stuff, but he does that at will. He does that when he wants to, or when we ask him to, because he's from the islands, so he'll make us bakes and saltfish and bakes and corned beef. Is that what it is? And he makes his own stuff for him. So let's see here. Just because she says this no the first time doesn't mean she'll be against it forever. Keep introducing her to it. Coffee Girl is correct. If you're going to talk to your wife about polygyny and try to convince her, you got to expect it to be a constant conversation in your family. I'm sorry, y'all. My nose is itching like there's something on it, and I just keep scratching it.
But there's nothing there.
There's nothing there, but it's a constant itch. I'm just scratching. Not inside, on the outside. I'm not picking my nose. I better not say nothing. It is. I'm just like, What is it? What is it? Get off. Let's see here. Have you had other women ask to be a part of your family? And where were they researching? Okay, I don't understand the second part of your question, but yes, every once in a while people ask. There are people that we suspect are interested and don't ask, but they want to hang out with us quite a bit. And one of them came on too strong and freaked us out. But she was just trying to go anywhere. She was just trying to join any family.
Oh,
girl,
yeah.
She was trying to join any family, and we're like, we don't know you, sis. We don't know you at all. You can't just join. It didn't work like that. Let's see. What is y'all's email, Facebook, so I can learn how to own a beauty supply store? I'm saving my money. I have a Black-owned beauty supply store discussion group on Facebook. So look up Black-owned beauty supply store discussion. It is a very quiet, very slow group, but I do answer questions. I do try to help people. I do videos on occasion on what can be done in that arena. Our Facebook page surrounding polygyny, multiple wives, plural wives, is The Co-Wives, and it got a bunch of other stuff on it. The Co-Wives what?
Homeschool, homesteading, and
type in The Co-Wives, and you'll see that.
Polygyny, homeschool.
She said, get the coffee husband, no chores. He has 2 wives, and he makes the dough. That's right. Say he's the king. He gets privilege. You are absolutely correct. So long as that man works hard, and he's got a great mind. So, yeah, we're going to do everything around here.
Yes.
This is my mother. Let me go answer the phone.
All right.
Hello.
She's going to talk to her mom. I'm here. You looking to discuss with mature women? Well, I mean, I can kind of start like a little service, I can match make people, but I mean, I guess in the description box I'll put whatever the groups are that we know of and that we are sure are polygyny based and not full of polyamorous people. We'll do that for y'all. Yes. Our husband is our leader, and he will be treated as such. He will have our submission, and he will have wives that listen to his guidance, and everyone's fine with that. Yep. That's the way it's supposed to be. What else? I'm going to put some ice in that chicken water because those chickens
poor chickens
drinking hot water right now.
Let's see here.
Sorry, sidebar.
Were they in... Okay.
Cool.
Did you hear this? My wife likes to know, do you have more time alone with your husband, such as date night and things like that? we don't really do date night because it's very family oriented. I mean, if we're gonna do date night,
He'll take us.
I mean, yeah, he take us out.
Like that's our date night together. Everybody.
I mean,
Except for the kids.
except for the
He'll take us
kids.
to get Indian.
Yeah, we went for Japanese
Yes.
for your birthday.
Yes.
We always go to Indian. We went
Yes.
for Indian for mine,
We
but that's
go for
because we be
Indian
scheming
because
on
we just
Indian
like
as much as we
that
possibly can. We be scheming on Indian. You know what I like, babe? What you like? Can we go get some
Yes.
Indian food?
Yes. Or if we've had like
Mm.
a crazy week, we'll go have, spinach artichoke because we have an issue.
Another addiction. I have a fry
Spinach
addiction and a
artichoke.
spinach artichoke addiction. I like a spinach addiction. I can eat spinach
Yes.
every day.
Every day,
with
all day.
everything
Yes.
in every way. I love spinach.
So that's our date night. It's not necessarily I mean there are occasions but they're rare where it'll be me going on a date or something. I mean, I don't even know how to look at it. It's not
We don't necessarily do like solo date kind of thing, only because I mean we don't really have time for that. Please be very careful. These boys don't wear shirts. Let me see your cut. Let's get you another cut.
Yes.
Let me help.
I
Come
hope
over here.
life is perfect at your home.
He hopes life is perfect at your home.
Oh,
Look
thank you
at
very
that.
Look at you.
We be raising them right over here.
No. Come back. Come back over here. Here, come over here though, because I'm getting your water. Thank you. Go back.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's see here. How did your family? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'm telling you, it's like a vibration. It's right here in my face. What is it? Why?
I don't know.
Let's see. Were they in certain chat groups? Talking about. I'm looking to discuss with mature women. No, they weren't in various chat groups. They were all over. They are all over. We meet them
Your
everywhere.
butter.
God, is it ready? Yeah, I just have it on low. But are you ready for me to like flip some
Yeah,
stuff?
you can have.
You want me to flip my stuff first?
Yeah, do that. And
What was you
both
doing
of
with
those
this?
are yours.
What are we gonna do with it?
Well, I was running out of room, so. Are you doing garlic parmesan too?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your garlic parmesan. This is your lemon pepper.
Okay.
And then, whoa. I'm so frightened these days. I don't even understand. I'm always afraid something is going to happen. I'm scared of things
Do
falling.
you have more chicken?
Yes.
Where's the rest of the chicken?
It's all you. There,
So,
there. And
There's
then,
chicken here. There's here chicken
yes,
here. Is
the
there any more
here.
chicken?
Yes.
There's more raw chicken.
Yes.
Oh, that's what's in there.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
all
not
right.
necessarily raw though.
No. Oh, it's seasoned.
Yes.
So that's the hot.
Yes.
Okay.
And these are, however,
However.
but I believe I have too many hot. So I'm more than likely, because I like lemon pepper, I'm going to give you half.
Okay.
I like lemon pepper.
All right then. So I'm gonna do garlic parmesan.
All right.
So yeah, no, we met these women all over. Don't
Yes.
expect to only meet them in groups. Don't expect to go in these groups and meet anybody. People get really disappointed going in these groups and thinking they're gonna meet some sisters.
They say, where the holes at?
Yeah, don't come in here like that. That's not what they said, but that's how it feels. They be like, where the single women at? Where the single wives?
Where the single women in the
Where the
club?
Hebrew women at?
Yeah.
Where the Islamic women at? Y'all, that women don't like that, and they don't actually respond. There's not so many pro polygyny single women that they're like, right here, I'm here, and I'm ready for you. No, it's not like that at all. So if you're gonna join the groups, come in for discussion and things like that, and you can try your hand at finding somebody. We're not saying that you can't find somebody.
Yeah, no.
We're just saying that it's like you gotta look everywhere. Go to some events. What's your belief system? Go to events
Go to
around
the
your belief
grocery
system.
store.
Go to the grocery store. Go to the library. Go to a homeschooling group. Go to a pro-black Pan-African event.
Yes.
The Malcolm X
Yes.
festival. All I had to do was walk around and tell people I was polygynous, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Where's your husband?" And they would have been down for it. I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah.
doop. Scrolling. Don't burn me.
I'm not.
Ouch. How did your family react to your polygyny lifestyle? I mean, it was fine. On my end, I need a big spoon.
Big spoon?
Yeah, I can use a spatula, I guess. I can use this. Look, I can use this pasta This pasta thing. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
But but that's really hot. I mean, my family's been all right. Took my sister to explain it to my parents, and you know, my daddy told me last week, DeAndre, I guess your little old family over there is doing all right. Huh? Everything is doing all, yes sir, everything is doing all right. My little old family, everything is okay. Everything is okay. You know,
Trying to make sure I have enough French fries for everyone.
Huh? What? Oh, they couldn't hear me? Okay. What else? They, my parents treat all the children like their grandchildren. So, all the children, like one of their birthdays or something like that, all the children will go spend it with their mama, with their papa, with Papa Ken. They'll bring them stuff, and the grandparents, my mother will run off with her daughter and will take her
All the
with
time.
her. You know, take her to events and stuff like that, and go buy her clothes and stuff. We make a Wingstop wings.
Yes. Oh, okay. And so also, a lot of you have sent us emails, and we will be making a video tonight. Look at her face. We will be making a video tonight, going over those letters and giving you guys some great advice, whatever advice we can give. If it's something to do with like domestic violence or like harming of children, we are considering ourselves mandated reporters.
Absolutely. My best friend is a social worker. So
We're gonna like, yeah.
We're still obligated. We're also mothers.
Yes. So yes, so feel free to email us at thecowives@gmail.com, inbox us or whatever else, you know? Yes, you can get in contact with us.
Get out of here.
Absolutely. No, we're not. We're hetero. We're hetero people, okay? Everyone over here is on some hetero.
Yeah, no.
Sir, Mr. What's his name? His name is B Tits. The B word, tits.
Oh no!
How do
he
I
has
like?
to go away.
May I touch your
Don't answer
sister's
none of
tits?
his questions.
How do I
before-
stop people? Like, okay, wait. Make it happen, right? I go like that.
Oh.
No.
Let me do it. I do it. Ignore him. I'm coming to remove.
Yes,
him.
remove him.
Just give me 1 second.
Marshmallows are delicious. Like, why?
Who's that? Some evil person?
Yeah, the same person from earlier. But anyway, I'm just gonna wait for him to leave.
That's
So.
fine.
So tonight is wing night, and everything everywhere is already all right. And this video is coming up on 1 hour, so I'm going to conclude this video, and we're going to go ahead and read over the emails that you guys have sent before. And if the creek does not rise, we will be addressing those emails, and we make sure everything is anonymous.
Now,
So-
now Eliana asked if she can get in touch with us because she said she has a problem.
Yes, the
So-
cowives@gmail.com.
There you go. The co-wives.
Cowives@gmail.com.
Yeah.
THECOWIVES@gmail.com. Come talk to us. We'll talk back. Yes.
But give us time sometimes because we're busy.
Yes, sometimes we're busy, so please don't be offended if we don't respond right away. We have a lot going on, and
You can always message us on Facebook. We're really good about those.
that's because we have a problem.
We have another addiction.
Another
I'm
addiction.
just.
Yes.
I would.
No, that you okay, that's the email address, but the word the is in there. The co-wives.
Yes.
Yes. The co-wives. And that smells awesome. So yes, so I'm going to conclude this video, and thank you guys for stopping in and talking and asking questions and interacting. We like that. So
Shalom.
yeah.